Hey, what's going on? My name is Brad and I'm the host of the Comeback Card Investor. This is a station I started back in March where I wanted to document my journey getting into sports cards again after a 20-year hiatus, but also bring my background of marketing, personal growth, and mostly personal finance to the hobby so people can collect and invest responsibly. To answer your questions, I have not been to the National before. I would have loved to have gone this year. I really hope they have it in December because there's a lot of interaction over Skype and over Zoom and YouTube and audio, but there has not been a lot of connection face to face, and I'd love to see that. One piece of advice for a new YouTube content creator in this space is that remember that YouTube is extremely difficult. This is like climbing Mount Everest. If you get to the top, if you're a top YouTuber, you can make millions and millions of dollars, a lot of times more than the athletes of the cards we collect. So you got to take this very seriously and make sure that every video you put out, you're doing it with as much value as possible to the audience, because you cannot assume that anyone is just going to want to watch your stuff when there's 30 million other stations they can watch. My favorite part about YouTube and the hobby is literally being able to connect my passion of the hobby, my passion of personal finance and investing with other people, and do it in a very visual way, because video is the closest thing we have to meeting face to face, because it's more dimensions than just audio, than just a picture, or than just the written word. And if I can meet anyone and hang out with them in the sports card community, it would have to be Gary Vee, if you would count Gary Vee. He has changed my life in so many ways. I love what he stands for. I love the message he puts out. It's impacted my girlfriend, my other friends, as well as strangers that I interact with that I have no idea listen to him and apply his teachings. So definitely Gary. If not, then it'd be Jeff from Sports Card Investor, just because I love the idea of combining the financial element with the passion of the hobby. Plus, a lot of his ideas and his tools I'm being able to use myself and progress in YouTube and in my investing strategy. The current state of the hobby, in 2 words or less, freaking exciting. This is the time to get in. This is has been such a wonderful opportunity. You know, in a time where culture and society is so dark, so many bad things going on, this has been such a bright light. So thanks so much, and I will see you later.
Response for Sports Card Fam. He had a few questions. Hopefully I can remember all of them. The first one was, how many nationals have you been to? I've been to 2. Went to the Chicago one in 2017 and 2019. Had a great time. The 2019 one was a lot more fun for me because I got to meet a lot of tubers, including you. Advice I would give new tubers: just do whatever kind of videos you want, you know, that you have fun doing or that are fulfilling to you in some way. Doesn't necessarily have to be fun, but man, when's this Elite Co 3 stream gonna start? I think he's an hour off. Dang it, he's got the wrong time zone. Yeah, just do videos that you enjoy to do. Don't do videos just because you feel like you have to. If it's not fun, not fulfilling, take a break. Make content that you enjoy. Favorite thing about the hobby and YouTube combined? Easy, making friends. This is awesome. It's a really cool thing to be able to share in your collection with other people's collecting, and even outside of sports cards, just getting to know guys, having that shared interest has been awesome. I really hope I don't forget anything. Oh, describe the current state of the hobby. 2 words. Insane. Insane right now. Absolutely nuts. Fun. Nuts. Hopefully that's good enough, dude.
Right here. That's why the sports card fan, sports card dad to do a little intro. Talk about my channel. My channel is Beantown62. And I'm going to give you a little bit of my important time here, taking care of the job, doing what we do, right? How many subs does Beantown62 have? Well, he has somewhere around 214. Could be 150, could be 200. That's the beautiful thing about this thing. You just never know until you turn it on and look at it. He wants to know how long we've been doing this. Well, we've been doing this for, I don't know, somewhere between 1.5 and 2 years. 1.5 and 2 years. And that's it. It's wicked pissing. Really like it. That's kind of what we're doing now, is we're wicked pissing. Because we're taking care of business. Alright, number 1. Here's a question for him. He wants to know if I've ever gone to a national. Whew. I think I just had a Yankee while I was saying that. Good Lord, man. Whew. I'm telling you, we're really taking care of business here. Alright. No, I've never been to a national. There, Mr. Sports Card fan. I've been to the national, not a national. How many of the nationals have I attended? Well, I've attended 1. Favorite location? Well, yeah, it's not a mystery, is it? The one I attended, it was in what? Bang Bang, Chicago, Windy City, right? And had a rough weekend this last weekend. Glad I wasn't there this weekend doing the National. Everyone would have been great. That's okay. Favorite memory from the National? Well, no doubt, getting pulled over on the way home with somebody else driving and having all of us have to pull out our driver's license. Every one of us in the backseat of the car, having to give up my driver's license. I thought they were going to throw the sports card kid into jail. I really did, but we got away with it. Why? Because we had a piece of somebody else's tire just kicking sparks up under the car. There you go. That's what gets you 4 license checks. Alright, so there we go. Number 2, he wants to know what advice I would give to a new tuber. Well, you know what? The advice I'd give you is you got to step back and look at what you're doing, man. Look at the crazy people in this community. You really want to do what you're doing? I don't know. Think about it. That's my advice. Think about it. Question number 3. What part of the YouTube community hobby, what's your favorite part? Oh, there you go. Favorite part of the YouTube community, man, I don't know. Probably all the characters you meet and the people you interact with and the crazy things they say and do, setting cards on fire. I thought it was wicked pissing, but nobody else liked it. It sure stirred the pot a little bit. So, yeah, I like the pot stirrers. Pot stirrers are a lot of fun. There you go. Here's a 4th question. He wants to know who Beantown would hang out with if he could hang out with any YouTuber. Well, this is a no doubter. Beantown would hang out with Beantown. If I could only clone myself, I'd be, you know what, content forever just to hang out with me. Hang out with me. And you probably all feel the same way out there, right? Then he wants us to sum up the state. Literally, the state of YouTube in 2 words. So here you go, in 2 words. There you go. Read them and weep, fellas. Pontificating president. I know there ain't another one of you out there that knows what that means. But you need to look it up, because that's who you are. That's who you are right there as a YouTube community. States you all up, sums you all up, there you go.
Hello friends, those back pages here. I hope you're well. Well, SCD, here we go. How many subs I currently have? Roughly 1,400, something like that. Question number 1. Have you ever been to a national before? If so, how many? And favorite location and memory? I'm fortunate enough to have been to 10 nationals, the last 10. And if I had to pick one, probably Baltimore in 2012, where I got to meet so many new friends that are still friends today. What's one piece of advice you would give to a new content creator just starting on YouTube? That's a great question. I get that a lot. And I try to reiterate that a lot as well. Keep at it. Make content. Keep making videos. You do get better at it with practice. You get more comfortable in front of the camera and all that stuff. So keep at it and enjoy it. What's your favorite part about YouTube and the hobby combined? Again, it's the friends. You can go on eBay 24 hours a day and buy cards all day long. You can't really go and buy friends. Technically, but no, I'm kidding. You cannot go and buy friends, which is what makes this community the best. Question number 4. If you could meet and hang out with one YouTuber in the sports card community, who would it be? That would be you. Lastly, describe the current state of the hobby in 2 words or less. 2 words or less. Freaking crazy.
Hey everyone, it's Aaron from Slab Stocks. I'm here on the Sports Card Fam's channel answering a couple questions for him, doing a really cool video, and want to hop in and share some of my experiences in the sports card market. So first off, I run the Slab Stocks YouTube channel with the rest of my team over at Slab Stocks. We're approaching 4,000 subscribers on YouTube. Started up just a couple months ago, but we've been building Instagram for a couple years now, up to over 20,000 followers on Instagram. So we've built a really good community there, and it's really fun getting everyone involved. For question number 1, how many nationals have I been to, and what was my favorite location? I have now been to 4 different the National Sports Card Conventions. We had a booth at the last show actually in Chicago, and Chicago happens to be my favorite location too because it's super close to Milwaukee, and also Chicago's got some great places in the city. Question number 2 is, what is one piece of advice that I give to someone starting up YouTube? I actually have 2 pieces of advice. First is just start making videos, start posting. It doesn't matter what the quality is, or what type of camera you have. There's so many different ways to make videos now, and really the main thing about the video is just sharing your thoughts and your information, what you believe in. So definitely do that. And then point number 2 piggybacks off that, and it's create videos on something you really enjoy and really love doing, because if you're gonna make videos on something you don't enjoy about, what's the point of even doing it? Definitely make videos on what you enjoy, and what I enjoy is talking about the sports card market and how different cards are trending. So definitely love making videos on YouTube for that. Question number 3 is, what is my favorite part of YouTube and the hobby combined? I really like YouTube as a platform because it allows me and my team to share different sports card investment videos and different market trend updates while using visuals. We've been running the podcast for over a year now, but really in the last 4 months or 3 to 4 months, we started up YouTube to be able to show visually what the cards look like, how the cards are trending in value, on many different functions that help us out there. Number 4 is, what sports card YouTuber would you want to meet if you had the ability to? And honestly, I just want to go and hang out with the Card Talk pod guys again over at 1:37 p.m. Lou, Tyler, and Ryan, all 3 of them are great dudes. Had the pleasure to meet up with them in New York once, and last summer in Chicago, and really just want to hang out with them again and talk cards and look at each other's collections. So that'd be a really fun time. And then the very last thing that I was requested to answer is, describe the state of the hobby in 2 words or less, and I will just go with 1, and it's wild. It is wild to track how the sports card industry has changed over the last year, 6 months, 3 months, whatever. It's just been crazy, 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 wild, and really fun to watch. So I'm really excited for the future, and thank you very much for having me on the Sports Card Fam.
Hey there, Kevin with the Sports Card Talk Show. Doing this for the Sports Card Fam, Stefan over there. we are currently at 689 subscribers, right? Yeah. All right. Then I have some questions to answer. Have I ever been to nationals before? No, but we are hoping to make it to Chicago next year. Question number 2, what piece of advice would you give a new content creator just starting on YouTube? One piece of advice, do something you like to do and it'll be easier to do. What's your favorite part about YouTube and the hobby combined? Interacting with fellow collectors and making friendships, which was kind of unexpected when we first started. Question 4, which I was not going to do, but I will do if I could meet and hang out with one YouTuber in the sports card community, who would it be? I would have loved to have got the opportunity to sit down with Ricky Russo, but that won't happen, unfortunately. And then the last question, in 2 words or less, describe the card hobby right now. Crazy. That'll do it for Skull Brother Kevin.
What's up, everybody? It's Scotty Aranya,
Dakota Aranya, Dante Aranya.
the Aranya boys here for a quick question and answer for the sports card fam. We're the Aranya boys. We have over 1,500 subscribers. Dakota will be reading the questions, and Spidey will be answering. So, hit me, Dakota.
Question 1. Have you ever gone to a national?
No, this was supposed to be my first year, but the coronavirus. So no, I don't. Yeah, that kind of sucks.
Okay. Question 2. What's one piece of advice that you would give to a new content creator just starting on YouTube?
Ooh, be yourself. Find what you like and the kind of content that you like, the group that you like, and kind of participate, comment, get to know people in the community, and grow. Be yourself.
Question 3. What's your favorite part about YouTube and hobby combined?
Oh, the people. All the friends. All the people that you meet. Man, because everybody's kind of unique and, you know, most everybody's cool.
Question 4. If you could meet and hang out with one YouTuber in the sports card community, who would it be?
Man, there's so many awesome people. Man, I like a lot of people. Man, there's like Capino, Hardar, a couple for Egg, Amio, Evgeny. Oh my goodness, Coach. Oh, there's so many. If I had to pick just one, I can't. Can I pick them 10?
Baby.
Yeah, this is a bad one. You know, if it would have been, God rest his soul, it would have been Uncle Lucy. We'll just go with that
Okay. Lastly, describe the current state of the hobby in 2 or less words.
2 or less words. Alive and thriving. So there you go. All right, we gotta make this quick. So there you go. Go out there, do something good for someone, and the good will come back to you.
Peace.
And your boys are out.
Hey guys, Ethan Zealous covers some more back today. A lot of you guys probably know me. That's my channel name, Ethan Zealous covers and more. Right now I have 4,430 something subscribers, I think. First question is, have I ever been to a national? I have not been to a national, but that is one of my dreams in the future, to go and meet a lot of people in the hobby. Hopefully I can make it within the next couple of years. One piece of advice I would give to future YouTube content creators, more specifically baseball card people that do the openings and stuff like that, my advice would be to upload a lot, keep a lot of content if you can, and just be passionate about it. Just be your true self on camera. That's what I'd like to do, because people will know. Question 3, what's your favorite part about YouTube and the hobby combined? That's where that comes back into play. My favorite part is meeting everybody in the community, talking to them on my live streams and all that, and I love reading the comments. I read every comment. I try to like it and say thank you to everybody, because I think that's important. No matter how big or small you are, it's always important to have fellowship with your other people on YouTube. And lastly, if I can meet and hang out with one YouTuber in the sports card community, who would it be? Probably Pepino Man. He seems pretty awesome. He was one of the first ones I started watching before I made mine. Pepino Man. Things out in California. He's awesome though. He's so funny. You guys go check him out. And lastly, describe the current state of the hobby in 2 or less words: on fire. Thank you guys. Please like, comment, subscribe.
Lauren here from the Sports Card Talk Show. Our sub count is 689 last I looked. I have never been to nationals. Piece of advice that I would give to new content creators: enjoy what you're doing and just support everybody else out there. My favorite part of doing this is by being supportive of other people. I've made just a ton of friends. Just definitely wasn't expected when we first started doing this. I also love the cardboard. I absolutely love the cardboard. Last question, or fourth question, is somebody I would like to hang out with. We've made so many friends. I love to hang out with all of them, but one person that kind of came out at the forefront is GK at Living the Hobby High Life. He's just been one of our best friends ever since we started out, and I would love to live the hobby high life with him, have a high life with him. Last question, I'd say, I'd steal it from Ozzy and say, flipping bananas.
Yo, and hello everybody, Mike here, baseball collector, proud member of the Bench Clear Media Network, and we currently have 2,363 subscribers. We really appreciate everybody coming and joining on. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, we'd love to have you come over and just see what we're doing over at Bench Clear, all the great content that we're putting out all the time. We're going to be adding a bunch of new stuff, so come on over and check us out if you haven't already. All right, I'm doing this video for Stefan, my main man, sports card dad, great guy, good friend. So he's got some questions for us. I'm going to try to answer them as quick as I can. Question number 1. Have you ever been to a national before? If so, how many? What's your favorite location in memory? Well, for me, I've been to 4 nationals before, and my favorite one, my best memory, was back in 1990. Was my first national, and it was held here in Arlington, Texas, so close by to me. That's why it's my favorite location, because it's close, and just a great memory. I remember that. I still remember that, and I was 16 years old when I went to that national, and it was a great experience. Question number 2. What's one piece of advice you would give to a new content creator just starting on YouTube? Well, I'd really got to give you 2. Number 1, just be yourself. You know, just show cool stuff and show your face. I mean, let people get to know you. And number 2, I can't just give one piece of advice. Do something different. Don't be like all the other channels out there. There's so many channels that are copycat channels, and they just do, you know, the same thing that everybody else is doing. Find a way to differentiate yourself. Be different, do something unique. Question number 3, what's your favorite part about YouTube and the hobby combined? Well, that's easy. It's all the people, it's all the friends, it's all the relationships that you get to build and talking about cards. And we all share this love of this hobby and sports cards, and it's so much fun. So that's easily my favorite part about it. Question number 4, if you could meet and hang out with one YouTuber in the sports card community, who would it be? Well, for me, it's a pretty easy choice. Some of you guys know Garrett, who is Card Cutter on YouTube, is a guy I talk to every day. We're really great friends beyond just sports cards and everything. And believe it or not, we've never gotten a chance to meet and hang out in person. And we talk all the time, and you know, live stream or FaceTime all the time. But man, getting to meet Garrett and hanging out with him is going to be really fun when we finally get the opportunity to do it. We thought it was going to be the national this year, but we all know what happened there. So that's coming hopefully at some point in the future. Lastly, describe the current state of the hobby in 2 words or less. Batshit crazy. That's what's going on. So there you go, guys. That's all I got. Stefan, great idea. Hope everybody enjoyed it. Talk to you soon. Keep collecting.
What's up, YouTube? Hey, Card Dreamer here. just coming to you with some response questions for the Sports Card fam. First of all, my subs count are 652 subs right at this current moment. The first question he asked is, have we ever been to a national? Yeah, I've been to Chicago of 2019. And the memories, you want to ask me about memories? These are my memories. So those are my memories. You tell you, nationals, it's not about cards. You can go and pick up a ton of cards, and you're going to find a lot of cards at the national that you're gonna buy for very cheap prices, and you're gonna get stacks and stacks. But you know what? It's the personal relationships that you grow with people, the things that you get to hang out with them, get to know them a lot deeper. That is what's important. Beyond all that, it's just friendships you build, man. Friendships. So question number 2 is advice for new channels. Yeah, I'll give you some advice for new channels. Be yourself. Don't try to be somebody else. Be who you are, and don't try to imitate somebody else's channel. If you're a dork, you're a dork. It's okay. It's okay. Because you know what? That's what makes you unique, and you're unique. And that's what makes me unique. Because if anybody really knows me and has hung out with me, I am a big kid at heart, and I just love to have fun, even though I don't express a lot of that on my channel. It just really, if you know me and you've ever hung out with me, you know that I just like to do things and I like to have fun. So that's my advice to new channels. So my next question is, what's my favorite part of the hobby and YouTube? Well, getting to meet you guys. I have met a lot of YouTubers, and I've met up with a lot of YouTubers. Some have come to my house, some have come to Florida, some I've gone down to see, some have come up and seen me. I went to Chicago and met a lot of you. So yeah, meeting YouTubers and talking about like-minded people. A lot of my channels, the reason my subscribers aren't way up there, and I'll tell you exactly why, is because I don't subscribe to unlike-minded people. Just because when you post a video, I want to see it. I watch a lot of your videos. I comment as many as I can. But I also am married, so. But I really do like it, and you'll see a lot of thumbs up from me, and you will hear from me. You'll never get a thumbs down from me, even though I have that one guy who thumbs me down. You know who you are. So that's what I like about the hobby. That's what I like about YouTube, is just being able to meet like-minded people and just hanging out with like-minded people. Question number 4, if you could hang out with one person, who would it be? Well, that's pretty hard because I've wanted to hang out with a lot of people, but if I could hang out with one person, I would hang out with my buddy Crosby. He's a Steelers fan, and anybody who knows the Ravens and the Steelers, but I would love to go to Pittsburgh and wear my full Ravens gear and go hang out with Crosby and go out into the middle of Pittsburgh. Just want to. I just want to. I think it's on my bucket list. I just want to. So that's what I would do if I could hang out with one YouTuber. Last, to describe my channel in 2 or less words, I'm going to tell you it's one word: overwhelming. Overwhelming is my collection right now. I got a lot of stuff I'm still going through, so it's just overwhelming. Peace. God bless. Big dreams, everyone. Big dreams for the Card Dreamer.